Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So today I wanted to do a quick video on defending and being under pressure when defending, when racing, what to do, what not to do, and hopefully give you a few tips that could help you out in your next race. So I'm the car in front, okay, and Anderson here is catching me up. He was fifth, he's worked his way through, driving really well, and he's catching me up. Okay, so I'm out front here. Now, when you're racing, we need to take other things into account beyond the here and now. What else do we need to take into account? So, to give a bit more depth to this race, G Smith in 8th. Me and him were sort of right on top of each other when he pitted. So, he's sort of my marker in the field. I've got a 10-second success penalty, and Dudley, who's third, has a 15-second success penalty. This is in relation to last week's race. Okay. So, defending, you're under pressure. What are you doing? Don't panic. I find a lot of people, especially new to ACC, get a car behind them and they panic. They don't know what to do. And this can sometimes lead to mistakes, errors, crashes, etc. What I would say, first and foremost, is be predictable in what you're doing. Now, what I mean by that is, if you take the defensive line, don't move under braking. If you don't take a defensive line, again, don't move. If you lose the position because you haven't gone defensive, then that's a mistake you made. You need to be predictable within the race. If not, accidents will happen because the car behind you can't make a judgment on what you're doing. They can't, and they end up trying to make a move which could end up causing a collision. You don't always have to go defensive. Work out where the car is behind you. Think about the corner you're going through. You see this corner we're going through now, I don't go defensive. The car behind wasn't close enough, in my opinion, to warrant me taking a defensive line. Is the corner you're going through realistically fit for two cars to go through? Or is it just a single line? Is it just one racing line? Think about it. Do you really need to take that defensive? Do you need to go offline? Not really. As we come down the hill there, you can see I don't take the defensive line, I take my usual line. Make sure you hit your apex. Make sure you get a clean exit. You can actually see there I've got a little bit of wobble on, and we nearly got alongside. So try and make sure you get the exit. The exit's vital, especially when defending. You can actually give on the way in as long as you get out. Okay. If you keep placing your car in the correct positions, you're going to be hard to overtake. Okay. If you're offline, you mostly have to brake early. Bear that in mind as well. How defensive do you need to be? Do you need to be real way over, or can you take the middle of the road? You take 3/4 of the road. You know, where is the car who's trying to overtake you? Bear that in mind as well. Check your radar. The radar within ACC is brilliant. Use it. Respect the cars around you. Sometimes when you take a defensive line, brake early, get on the apex. Depending on the corner, you might want to hug that corner more. bring your car around. Don't take the early apex and come out the corner early and allow the car behind you to get the undercut. Like I said to you, more often than not, it can be about the exit. Because they're getting close to you, they're going to get in your slipstream. So what you might find, and this might be a prime example here, they're actually going to the pit, you might want to hug the apex and hold the car up behind you and get the better exit. Okay. Then in the grand scheme of the race, is it worth it? The reason I pitted here, like I said, I knew Gary pitted earlier. He was my mark in terms of pitting. How much time am I losing defending? Am I going to lose more positions? We had 5 cars at the beginning of this race who was on top of each other. Some are pitted. Am I going to lose more positions by defending so early on like that? Where am I going to come out? So when I was there, I was weighing it up, and we weren't quite halfway through the race at this time. But I thought, hang on a minute, I believe I created a big enough gap that I'm not going to get caught up in too much traffic. As it happened, I come out 4th. I created that gap. We've overcut G Smith, who's now 7th. Okay, and we've held the position. We're in for sort of net first as such now. However, I've taken that 10-second success penalty, and it's still all to play for. So, just to sort of recap over what we're saying when defending, when under pressure, pick your line. Do you need to defend? How far is the car behind you? What type of corner is it? Do you need to defend through certain corners, even if the car behind you is close? Don't move within the braking area. If you haven't got defensive and the car's got inside you to fully overtake, you have to accept that. If you're offline, you're going to need to brake early. Try and hold the apex. Try and hold the corners. Stop the car getting underneath your car. Stop getting the undercut on you. Okay? Get a clean exit off the corners. It's alright defending in, but if you don't get out of the corner properly, they're mostly going to take you down the next straight. Concentrate what's in front of you. Cars will do a lot to try and take you off. I've done a video on overtaking and applying pressure and patience. That might be a good video for you to watch if you haven't already. Being on the other side of it, driving offline, flashing lights, braking in different areas, just trying to put you off. Concentrate in front of you, not just behind you. Don't spend all your time looking in your rear view mirror. Don't panic. So I hope them points help you out, and hopefully we'll see you again. And if you do like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. And if you want to see me live stream, I stream over on Twitch. You'll see the link in the header, and yeah, come say hello. Thank you very much. Bye.